If you are watching this right now, then this video was definitely meant to reach you. Numbers are the language of the universe. Numbers cannot lie. No matter your background or beliefs, 2 plus 2 will always equal 4. That's why numbers will always tell you the truth about the challenges you face and your purpose during this earthly visit. But numerology is a very complex system. However, don't worry. Today, we will show you how to start applying it in your life in a simple and clear way. Welcome to Your Awakening, where we explore human potential and how to unlock it through spirituality. In this video, we will look at how numbers determine your destiny. Don't miss this video if you want to know what power over your life numbers can give you. In this confusing darkness, numbers can light the path and show us the way out. So if you are interested in finally communicating with the universe more clearly, keep watching. Let's begin. What do numbers tell us? Numbers are not just for counting and doing math. They carry special meanings and energies. You've probably heard this idea before. The science that studies these meanings is called numerology. It is the symbolic study of rhythm, cycles, and vibrations. In numerology, each number is like a character with its own personality. The exact origin of numerology is discreetly buried in the mists of time. To be precise, one could say that numerology originated even before the beginning of time. In its most esoteric form, numerology simply reflects the ebb and flow and cycles of creation established by the Creator. It is connected with astrology, its better-known symbolic cousin. Both are concerned with the relationships of angles and vibrations that arise from celestial movements and the cycles of time, space, and the ongoing process of evolution. The study of numerology began with humanity's earliest attempt to understand the connection between themselves and the cosmos. In recorded history, numbers held significance in Sanskrit from the ancient Hindu culture, as well as in ancient China. Modern numerology, in its evolution, was also influenced by the Arabic numeral system. Another important branch can be found in the tradition and symbolism of Kabbalah. The East also has a rich tradition of assigning meaning to numbers. The Bible also contains a deep history of symbolism based on numbers. Hidden within the histories of these cultures is much wisdom yet to be uncovered, based on the esoteric teachings of their numerical traditions. The person most responsible for influencing the method of numerology used today was Pythagoras, a Greek philosopher born around 600 to 590 BC. Pythagoras founded a school where mathematics, music, astronomy, and philosophy were taught combined with esoteric wisdom. He taught about the connection between humans and the divine laws reflected in the mathematics of numbers. Based on his philosophical strength and mathematical contributions, the study of numerology as it exists today was established. A simple look at numerology. In numerology, each number from 1 to 9 is special. For example, the number 1 symbolizes independence, leadership, and new beginnings, while 2 represents cooperation, harmony, and balance. Numbers connect all of us not only with each other, but also with nature and the entire universe. Each number carries its own vibrational energy. In numerology, this energy is used to gain insight into your personality and your purpose here. Think of music. Each note in a song is important for the whole song to sound good. Numbers in our lives work the same way. Types of numerology. There are different systems of numerology, depending on where it originated and cultural influences. Each differs in its method of interpreting numbers, and each expresses unique information. First, there is Chaldean numerology, which is based on the unique vibrations of each number. These vibrations give each one unique characteristics. In the Chaldean numerology chart, there is no number 9. They also use all the digits of a number. The single digit represents external influence, while the inner digits, which are reduced to a single digit, indicate internal aspects of personality. Then there's Kabbalah numerology, which is based on ancient Hebrew mysticism. Unlike other methods, Kabbalah numerology analyzes only a person's name. As in other systems, the letters of the alphabet have specific values, each representing certain characteristics. Kabbalah numerology has a much wider range of numbers. There can be up to 400 different life paths based on 22 different vibrations. Vedic numerology is also one of the oldest forms of numerology. In Vedic numerology, numbers range from 1 to 9. Each has specific characteristics that help in fully knowing oneself. It consists of 3 main numbers: your psychic number, destiny number, and name number. In addition, Vedic numerology is a small but important part of astrology in India. The one we will mostly talk about in this video is Western numerology, also known as Pythagorean numerology. It uses the system developed by the Greek philosopher and mathematician Pythagoras. Pythagoras came up with the idea of numbers as symbols. He theorized that everything has a predictable cycle and that there is a connection between numbers and the alphabet. This form of numerology is probably the most popular numerology system used today. The 5 core numbers of numerology. In numerology, each number from 1 to 9 has its own distinct meaning. In the simplest form of numerology, each letter of the alphabet also has its numerical equivalent, which can be used to analyze names and birth dates. By adding all the numbers that correspond to a person's name or birth date, you can gain insight into their personality and potential. However, there is also the question of what different numbers mean, depending on what you are trying to discover. That is where the 5 core numbers of numerology come in. Life path numbers, the most important numbers in numerology. The life path number is believed to represent the main lesson you are destined to learn in this lifetime, as well as your overall life direction. The second most important number is your destiny number. Your destiny number is based on the last 2 digits of your birth year. This number represents what you are meant to accomplish and achieve throughout your life. It's like the mission you are here to fulfill. The third most important number is your soul number. The soul number is calculated by taking the first letter of your full name and adding it to the month in which you were born. For example, if your name starts with A and you were born in January, your soul number would be 1 + 1 + 21 = 23. This number represents what you are naturally good at, the things you are drawn to, and what you enjoy doing. Fourth is your personality number. Your personality number is based on the sum of the consonants in your name. This number reveals something about your outward appearance and how others see you. And finally, but no less important, is your maturity number. The maturity number is based on the sum of the vowels in your name. This number reveals something about your inner personality and how you grow and develop over time. As you can see, there are many different numbers that can be used in numerology. However, the 5 core numbers of numerology are a great place to start if you're new to this practice. Life path number. Your life path number plays a key role in numerology readings. In most cases, you will find these numbers as single digits. But there are some master numbers, which are double digits, that is, 11 and 22. The life path number is calculated by adding the month, day, and year of your birth date and reducing it to a single digit. We will show you how to calculate it correctly, but first you need to know what this number means. It shows your abilities and talents, as well as reveals some other characteristics. It uncovers your life purpose and life tasks, and how to use them to improve your future. In a sense, the life path number in numerology is similar to the sun sign in astrology. It indicates what is important to you, how you act and react, and how you process life. Life will give you many chances to test the muscles of your life path number, but in each situation, you will choose which path to take, the high road or the low road. The choices you make and the consequences they lead to will help you make the next decision, and so on. Every experience is a lesson in becoming your highest and truest self. And while there are different methods that show how to calculate your life path number, there is only one correct way to find your life path number. First, you must reduce each of the 3 parts of your birth date to a single digit or master number, and then add these numbers together to find your life path number. If you end up with a 2-digit number that is not a master number, keep reducing it until you reach a single digit. Let's try an example. Let's say your birthday is October 22nd, 1980, or 10/22/1980. Step 1 is to reduce the month. For 10, add 1 plus 0, which equals 1. Next, reduce the day. 22 is a master number, so you keep it as 22. After that, reduce the year. 1 plus 9 plus 8 plus 0 equals 18, which is still a 2-digit number and not a master number, so reduce it further. 1 plus 8 equals 9. Finally, add the 3 resulting numbers together and reduce them to a single digit or master number. 1 plus 22 plus 9 equals 32. 3 plus 2 equals 5. The life path number for this birth date is 5. The specific meanings of the life path numbers. So now that you've learned how to calculate your life path number, let's take a closer look at what they actually mean. If you are a 1, you are best suited for a career that allows you to make independent decisions and be in charge. Achieving goals will come easily to you because you are very driven and focused. Be sure to regularly make time for solitude, as it will help you maintain a healthy balance. Next, cooperative 2s feel most comfortable when paired. You thrive in happy and healthy relationships with friends, and having a reliable partner is very important for your well-being. 2s work well in fields involving working with others, mediation, and peacemaking. You tend to be emotionally sensitive, so don't forget to express your feelings and needs in relationships to maintain emotional stability. Creative 3s feel most alive when performing for others. You likely have some creative gift, whether in visual arts, performing, or writing, and you love to share your talents. Your purpose is to entertain and share your many gifts with others. Make sure to dedicate time to organizing and planning, as these traits are often overlooked by 3s. Determined 4s strive to reach their goals. You are hardworking. In many situations, you likely find yourself as the life of the party because of your magnetic personality. While you may have a variety of careers, you will excel in those that allow you to use your remarkable personality, such as sales and public relations. Your constant need for change can lead you to become more dependent, so make sure you find healthy ways to seek excitement. Caring 6s are natural nurturers. You will likely find that you are the person your friends turn to in difficult times. This is because your life path is about caring for and giving to others. Any field involving caregiving will play to your strengths. Being such a selfless giver can be a challenging balance. Be sure to dedicate plenty of time to self-care to maintain a healthy balance between giving and receiving. Contemplative 7s are on a mission to uncover truth. You are intrigued by the unknown and likely feel a strong pull to seek answers to life's big questions. A career that allows you to discover truths will keep you engaged and satisfied. Spending time alone is important for your well-being, especially in activities that help calm your mind and allow you to connect with your intuition. Manifesting 8s are masters, with powerful minds and even stronger wills. Be careful what you wish for. Your ability to create your own reality is stronger than most. If you maintain a positive mindset, you are likely to achieve your goals with ease. This is why many 8s are very successful. Make sure to allow time for more enjoyable activities or you may become consumed by work. Empathetic 9s are generous humanitarians. You feel the pain of others and of the world, and you desperately want to fix everything. Making money for your own material gain is not your main priority. Your friends and family likely see you as very reliable and honest. Your selfless path of giving can sometimes be difficult, and you may feel frustrated when others do not share your passion for helping the less fortunate. Be gentle with yourself and patient with others who may not share your giving spirit. Master numbers are numbers that do not reduce to a single digit. These include 11, 22, and 33. They represent a higher vibration and a more advanced level of understanding of oneself, others, and the world around us. In other words, they represent a level of spiritual consciousness that goes beyond the core numbers of numerology. Since the birth of numerology in ancient Greece, the numbers 11, 22, and 33 have been revered as master numbers, carrying a supercharged presence in the cosmos. People with these super numbers in their natal chart often become high-ranking movers and shakers, spiritual leaders, or influential figures. Even if you were not born with a master number, numerologists say that reflecting on the meaning of one or more of these powerful whole numbers can inspire and elevate your life. Inspiring 11s are natural teachers. The number 11 is associated with intuition. The number 22 is associated with mastery, achievement, and leadership. You represent the perfect balance of spirituality and groundedness. You are able to offer solutions that are both logical and metaphysical because you easily see the bigger picture. Manifesting comes to you almost effortlessly, and you are likely to use this skill with purpose. Balancing your perfectionism and occasional controlling tendencies with relaxing activities will help you maintain harmony. Meanwhile, the number 33 is associated with divine inspiration and humanitarianism. Birthdays that reduce to the life path number 33 are very rare, requiring a special and uncommon combination of digits in a person's birth date. Anyone born with this life path number is known as a master teacher. These are healers and great spiritual leaders, dedicated to showing others how to connect with their own hearts and consciousness. If you are fortunate enough to have one of these numbers as your life path or destiny number, it means you are a gifted and highly spiritual person. You are meant to use your talents and abilities to help others and make the world a better place. Core numbers. In numerology, the name you received at birth is not accidental. It is exactly the name meant for you at this stage of your soul's journey. There are 3 core numbers based on your name, and it is very important that you use your full name as it appears on your birth certificate, even if it was changed later for any reason. Let's go through them one by one. Expression number. Your expression number, sometimes also called the destiny number, influences your personal strengths as well as your challenges. It helps you determine what you excel at and where you struggle, so you know where to focus your efforts. It is formed from your full birth name and reflects your natural talents, abilities, and potential challenges. The expression number can provide insight into your personal and professional life, helping you understand your innate strengths and how to make the most of them. Your expression number can be any digit from 1 to 9, or you may have a master number, 11, 22, or 33, as your expression. To calculate your expression number, also known as your destiny number, you use all the letters of your full birth name. Each letter A to Z corresponds to a single-digit number, so to find your expression, you add all the numbers in your name and then reduce them to a single digit or master number. Personality number. The side of yourself you show to the world is reflected in your numerology personality number. No one can be truly objective about themselves. Even our closest friends and relatives often struggle to describe how they see us. The personality is the closest aspect in your numerology chart that gives insight into this external version of you. It is very similar to your rising sign in astrology. It doesn't represent all aspects of your personality, but rather the traits you choose to share with others. This number also reveals the type of first impression you give and how others perceive you. Your personality number is calculated using your full birth name, but in this case, only the consonants. Like all core numbers in numerology, This number can be any single digit from 1 to 9 or a master number. Heart's desire numbers. Your soul urge, or heart's desire, is based on the vowels in your full birth name and is one of the 3 core name numbers in your reading. It is part of the overall picture of who you are. There is a difference with consonants. They are harder, while vowels are softer and smoother. Vowels reveal your gentler side, your love, care, and vulnerability. Consonants reveal some of your traits that, among other things, serve to protect your more vulnerable sides. Your soul urge number shows your deepest motivation or the underlying intention behind many of your actions. It greatly influences the choices you make in life. The influence of your soul urge appears everywhere, in your career, environment, friendships, and lifestyle. The vowels are A, E, I, O, and U. All other letters are consonants except for the letter Y, which in some cases can function as both a vowel and a consonant. The letter Y is inherently unstable in its nature and usage, symbolized by the shape of the letter itself, and may be treated as a vowel or consonant depending on how it is used in the name. To calculate your soul urge number, reduce the sum of the vowels in each name to single digits. Unless you encounter a master number, 11, 22, or 33, in which case you do not reduce it, add these sums together and reduce them again to a single digit. This will be your soul urge. Let's use the name Thomas John Hancock as an example. In the name Thomas, there are 2 vowels, O and A, with values of 6 and 1, respectively, which sum to 7. In the name John, there is 1 vowel, O, which equals 6. In the name Hancock, there are 2 vowels, A and O, 1 and 6, which sum to 7. Therefore, Thomas's heart's desire is 7 plus 6 plus 7, which equals 20, and reduces to 2. Numerology is a system of patterns that are intricately connected. The letters in your name are used to calculate your transits. Your first name forms the basis for your physical transit, your middle name for your mental transit, and your last name for your spiritual transit. Transit cycles are connected to the numbers in your name, so the numbers in your name should be calculated accordingly. Adding up all the numbers in your name in one continuous string, rather than calculating each part of the name separately, ignores the patterns that underlie numerology. Angel numbers and their meanings. Have you ever looked at your phone only to find that the time is exactly 11:11? Or perhaps you've noticed that your favorite song is 2 minutes and 22 seconds long, and a few moments later, you ordered a cup of coffee that cost $2.22. Remember, there are no coincidences. That's part of why angel numbers are so magical. They appear in the most ordinary places. Angel numbers appear on clocks, timestamps, and alarms. They appear in addresses, phone numbers, and license plates. Angel numbers can even show up on receipts, price tags, and travel routes. The reason angel numbers appear in such everyday settings is that the spiritual universe is intentionally offering you a gentle reminder that you are on the path of something greater than any ordinary circumstance can express. You have a mission. You have a purpose. And especially when the road ahead seems foggy and uncertain, the presence of an angel number can feel like a warm embrace. In numerology, angel numbers are sequences of numbers, usually 3 or 4 digits, that contain repetition, like 111 or 4444, or patterns like 321 or 8787. While they may appear in the most common places, these numbers often catch our attention and, if only for a moment, evoke a sense of wonder. However, the reason we are fascinated by these sequences lies in their symbolism. These numbers are messages from the spiritual universe offering insight, wisdom, and guidance. Believe it or not, the power and meaning of repeated whole numbers have actually existed for hundreds of years. The ancient Greek philosopher Pythagoras was a brilliant mathematician, but beyond inventing unique quantitative solutions, Pythagoras believed that our reality is a physical manifestation of the energetic vibration of numbers. An important characteristic of angel numbers is that they are extremely variable. You may be followed by an angel number for many years, or you may experience an angel number as a one-time occurrence. There is no hierarchy in how you encounter this mystical signature. What matters most is that you remain attentive. What do angel numbers mean? In numerology, different numbers carry different symbolism. So, when you begin to develop your unique relationship with angel numbers, you can work with the powerful spiritual interpretations of digits to understand the meaning behind certain sequences. If you see 000 or 0000, remember that 0 is associated with new opportunities. When you see 0 in a sequence, whether in a set of 3 or 4 digits or in a pattern, it may signify the beginning of a new life. You are at the very start of an entirely new cycle, which means you can create whatever your heart desires. Do not be afraid to make big and bold decisions at this stage of your journey. So, if you see 111 or 1111, this is a powerful manifestation number. If you encounter the number 1 as an angel number, whether in a set of 3 or 4 digits or in a pattern, rejoice in the opportunity to make a wish, set an intention, or plant a seed.